Have you ever wondered if something sitting in your kitchen right now could slowly be damaging your heart without you even realizing it? Imagine eating the same foods you've enjoyed for years, thinking they're harmless, maybe even healthy, only to discover later that they've been quietly clogging your arteries. For many people over the age of 65, this is exactly what's happening. Doctors are increasingly noticing that certain everyday foods many seniors eat regularly, may be contributing to artery buildup, higher cholesterol, and increased heart risk. Now, here's the surprising part. Most people don't feel anything while this is happening. Your arteries don't send warning signals. They don't suddenly shout for attention. Plaque buildup happens slowly, silently, over years, and by the time symptoms appear, the arteries may already be significantly narrowed. But the good news is that awareness can change everything. A few simple dietary changes can dramatically reduce the strain on your heart and help keep your arteries healthier for years to come. Hello, everyone. I'm Milani Sander, and today we're going to talk about 5 foods that many people over 65 should seriously reconsider eating regularly. These foods are extremely common. Some are even marketed as convenient or comforting. But doctors and nutrition experts say they can quietly contribute to artery clogging, inflammation, and rising cholesterol levels if eaten too often. And before we go any further, let me say something very important. This isn't about fear. It's about understanding. Food isn't the enemy. The real goal is simply learning which choices support your body as you age and which ones might be working against it. As we get older, our metabolism changes. Our arteries become less flexible, cholesterol processing becomes less efficient, and inflammation can increase. Foods that once seemed harmless can start affecting the body differently. That's why paying attention to diet becomes more important after 65 than at almost any other stage of life. Let's start with one of the most common foods many seniors eat several times a week: processed meats. Think about bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats, and packaged sandwich slices. These foods are convenient and flavorful, but they're often packed with sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. Many processed meats contain nitrates and nitrites, chemicals used to preserve flavor and color. While they keep the meat looking fresh, these compounds can also contribute to inflammation in blood vessels. When arteries become inflamed, it becomes easier for cholesterol to stick to the artery walls. Over time, this leads to plaque buildup. That plaque slowly narrows the arteries, making it harder for blood to flow freely. And when blood flow is restricted, the heart must work harder to pump oxygen throughout the body. Doctors often see patients who believe they're eating a simple, harmless breakfast of toast and bacon, not realizing that daily processed meat consumption can gradually raise both blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Another food that can quietly contribute to artery problems is deep-fried food. Now I know fried food is hard to resist. Crispy fried chicken, French fries, onion rings, these foods are everywhere and often associated with comfort and tradition. But the issue isn't just the calories. Deep frying often involves oils that become unstable at very high temperatures. When oils break down during frying, they can produce harmful compounds known as oxidized fats. These fats can damage blood vessels and increase inflammation inside the body. Over time, inflammation inside arteries creates the perfect environment for plaque to form. This is why doctors often advise older adults to limit fried foods and choose cooking methods like baking, grilling, steaming, or air frying instead. Now here's a food that surprises many people: sugary baked goods. Cakes, pastries, cookies, and sweet breakfast treats may not seem directly related to heart health. After all, sugar isn't fat. But here's the connection many people miss. When you eat large amounts of refined sugar, your body converts excess sugar into triglycerides, a type of fat found in the bloodstream. High triglyceride levels are strongly linked to heart disease and artery plaque formation. Sugar also contributes to insulin resistance, which can lead to higher blood sugar levels and increased inflammation throughout the body. And inflammation, once again, is one of the key drivers of artery damage. For seniors, this combination can be especially problematic. Many people over 65 already experience slower metabolism and reduced insulin sensitivity. Adding frequent sugary snacks into the mix can push the body toward metabolic imbalance. Now let's talk about something that appears in almost every kitchen: refined vegetable oils. You might see oils labeled as corn oil, soybean oil, or generic vegetable oil. These oils are commonly used in packaged foods, fast food cooking, and many restaurant meals. While small amounts may not cause harm, excessive consumption can create problems. Many of these oils contain high levels of omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 fats are not inherently bad, consuming them in large amounts without balancing omega-3 fats can promote inflammation in the body. Inflammation in blood vessels once again contributes to plaque formation and arterial stiffness. That's why many doctors encourage people to use healthier oils like olive oil in moderation, which contains beneficial compounds that support heart health. And finally, there's one food category that many seniors rely on regularly: highly processed snack foods. Potato chips, crackers, packaged snack cakes, and many ready-to-eat foods often contain a combination of refined flour, unhealthy fats, excess sodium, and preservatives. It's this combination that creates the real problem. Refined flour spikes blood sugar quickly. Unhealthy fats increase cholesterol imbalance. Excess sodium raises blood pressure. And together, these factors place additional strain on the cardiovascular system. Many people snack on these foods without realizing how frequently they're consuming them. A handful of chips here, a few crackers there. Over time, those small habits add up. Now I want to pause for a moment and say something encouraging. Hearing about these foods doesn't mean your favorite meals are gone forever. The goal is awareness and balance, not perfection. You don't need to completely eliminate every single one of these foods to improve your health. What matters most is reducing how often they appear in your daily routine and replacing them with options that support your heart. For example, instead of processed meats, many doctors recommend lean proteins like fish, chicken, beans, or lentils. These foods provide essential nutrients without the preservatives and excessive saturated fat found in many processed meats. Instead of fried foods, you can enjoy roasted vegetables, grilled chicken, or air-fried alternatives that provide the same satisfying texture with far less harmful fat. When cravings for sweets appear, fresh fruit can often satisfy that desire while providing fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that actually help protect your heart. And when it comes to snacks, simple options like nuts, yogurt, or sliced vegetables with hummus can provide lasting energy without the blood sugar spikes that processed snacks cause. Another important habit that doctors emphasize for seniors is paying attention to portion sizes. Even healthy foods can contribute to weight gain and metabolic stress if eaten in large amounts. Moderation is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining heart health. Physical activity also plays a major role. Regular walking, even just 20 minutes a day, helps improve circulation, supports healthy cholesterol levels, and strengthens the heart muscle. Movement helps keep arteries flexible and encourages the body to use fats and sugars more efficiently. Hydration is another simple but often overlooked factor. When the body is well hydrated, blood flows more easily through the arteries, reducing strain on the heart. Drinking enough water throughout the day supports many systems in the body, including cardiovascular health. Sleep quality is also incredibly important. Poor sleep can increase stress hormones like cortisol, which may raise blood pressure and contribute to inflammation. Many heart specialists emphasize the importance of maintaining a regular sleep schedule, especially as we age. Stress management matters too. Chronic stress can raise blood pressure, increase inflammation, and contribute to unhealthy eating patterns. Activities like gentle exercise, meditation, spending time outdoors, or connecting with loved ones can help reduce stress and support overall heart health. What's important to remember is that heart health is not controlled by one single food or one single decision. It's shaped by the patterns we follow every day. The meals we choose, the snacks we reach for, the amount we move, the quality of our sleep. All of these pieces work together to either support or strain the cardiovascular system. And the remarkable thing is that the body often responds quickly when positive changes begin. Many people who improve their diet and lifestyle notice better energy, improved blood pressure readings, and healthier cholesterol levels within just a few months. Your arteries are not fixed in their current state forever. With the right habits, The body has an incredible ability to repair and strengthen itself. So, if you're over 65 and thinking about your long-term health, consider today's message an invitation rather than a warning. An invitation to pay attention to the foods that truly nourish your body and to gradually reduce the ones that may be quietly working against it. Because protecting your heart doesn't require extreme diets or complicated rules. It simply requires awareness, consistency, and a willingness to make small improvements over time. And those improvements can lead to something incredibly valuable: more years of strength, independence, and energy to enjoy the people and experiences that matter most. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'm Milani Sander, and if you care about living healthier, feeling stronger, and understanding how everyday habits affect your body, make sure you stay connected with this channel. There's always more to learn when it comes to protecting your health and creating a life filled with vitality at any age.